Hey you guys, I wanted to talk about this question that I actually got on Ask Me Anything. And the question's actually really good. The question came in as, Kendall, why is it that when I eat a low carb diet and I go on a vacation or I go out to dinner somewhere and I add carbs back into my diet, why do I experience a lot of bloating and weight gain afterwards? How can you justify your higher carb diet when this is the case for a lot of people? So, and I kind of paraphrase that question, but this is an amazing question because there's actually a lot of truth to what the question is getting at. The question is saying that when the person adds carbs back into their diet, there is some bloating and some weight gain involved. So I'll kind of break it down a couple of different ways. So first of all, especially if you're on a low carb diet, you will experience this a lot. And the biggest reason is because the longer that your body is not processing carbohydrates as fuel, meaning when you are not adding carbohydrates into your diet, your body almost kind of becomes impaired to processing carbohydrates as fuel, and instead it has a slower and impaired digestion of carbohydrates, and essentially they're stored as fat, excess energy, instead of being used to repair muscle, build muscle, or even replenishing your muscle glycogen. So the longer that you keep carbohydrates out of your diet, the more impaired your body will be when you add them back into your diet. And that's when you experience a lot of the weight gain and the bloating when you eat those carbohydrates. The second reason is because naturally, when you eat carbohydrates, your body causes you to retain water. So that's one of the natural consequences of eating carbohydrates, and that's why we want to do it mostly before our workouts and then after our workouts. And honestly, most of my clients and even myself, once they are really getting into this routine and they practice this kind of eating regularly, they actually wake up leaner and weighing less in the morning after they've had a really carb heavy dinner or post-workout meal. So a lot of my clients actually, they do experience the bloating after they eat it, but they actually wake up leaner and weighing less the day after. And that's because they are training their bodies to use carbohydrates as fuel, like I said, to repair muscles, to build muscles, and to replenish muscle glycogen. And it's not being stored as fat or excess energy. So again, the longer that you keep carbohydrates out of your diet, the more likely it is that your body will not be able to process, and actually the oxidation of carbohydrates is impaired the longer you keep carbohydrates out of your diet. So I hope that helps. If you guys have any more questions when it comes to carbs or weight loss or health or lifestyle, you can email me, message me here on Facebook, any kind of way for them to communicate with me, just let me know. I hope this is helpful for you, and I'll talk to you later.